Kgothatso Montjane, welcome back. It's been a long time. I think 2013 actually. I went through my old photos, by the way, where you and I stood upstairs in the old studio. So it's lovely to have you back, KG. Thank you for joining us. Welcome back to South Africa as well. I know there's a lot for us to talk about and get stuck into. So let me first start by just saying congratulations. And can you try and sum up the positives of your experience of being in Wimbledon recently?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, thanks for having me and welcoming me back home. I mean, Wimbledon has been great, you know. It's quite an experience for me. It's something unexpected, but I also think the tournament also made it memorable for me. So I never played on grass before, so me going into Wimbledon, it was nerve-wracking and definitely without expectations. I just went in to see how it goes. But, you know, it turned out to be a very great experience for me.
In your own words, you just picked up a racket and played. Have you amazed yourself as to what you've been able to achieve as someone who just picked up a racket and played? You mentioned you weren't a youngster that got introduced to this as a very young age. You quite literally picked up a racket and started playing. And now here you are at Grand Slams representing yourself, representing your country. Do you sometimes sit back and think, how on earth did I get here?
Exactly, and what's really amazing when I chat to other tennis players, because I'm so curious, like, when did you start playing? And most of them, they started very young. Some they were playing before they had accidents. So I'm like, wow, then I made it. I never saw tennis before on TV before I played it. I mean, here I am. I can compete amongst the best. I'm in the top six in the world, but I don't have it all. So I can only take pride in that and keep tapping my back and say, keep going, well done, you can do more. So for me, I just keep testing myself, how far can I go?
That just reiterates my story though, KG. It's, I mean, #1 in South Africa, #6 in the world, performing on Grand Slam stages. To me, I don't understand how corporates around South Africa don't find this to be an incredible story to back. And I hate to bring that back up, but just the more I think about it now, it blows my mind that it shouldn't be about medals. Like, it can't be about, did you win Wimbledon? Yes, you get funding. No, you don't get funding. It's the story. It's what you're telling young kids in South Africa. It's your drive to be active. It's how you're teaching young children to either deal with or accept their disabilities and how it's not the end of your life. I mean, you're doing so much more for young kids than just playing tennis for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. It used to be so frustrating for me that here I am. Because, I mean, I was once #5 in the world. Within, I don't know, maybe 5, 6 years of me just playing sport professionally. But nothing came up. But like I said, I had to make peace because a lot of stuff amazes me in this country. You find out an actress, celebrity actress, getting endorsed by, you know, a certain brand. I mean, I don't even have that. For me as an athlete, I have to go and buy, you know, playing clothes so that I look like other tennis players. So such things, they actually amazes me, like, or surprises me. How do one get, you know, to attract such things? So it's been frustrating, but it's just a matter of focus on what you can do and control the controllables, because that's not something I can control. You can't really force people to support you if they don't want to, because no one forced me into this career. So it's just how I made peace.
How good do you think you can become? If I had to say to you, how much further can you push yourself to become on the world stage? Where do you think where is your sky the limit now?
I still believe I can still be #1 in the world because I've beaten almost everyone who ranks above me. So it means I have the game, you know? I just need to, there's a lot going on. As an athlete, like, I don't have this, I don't have that. Like, I don't even have a sports conditioner, stuff like that. Sometimes I blame it on my fitness. Maybe the reason I can't beat these people is because they're just way too fit or they're way too fast, you know? But I've beaten them before, which it tells me that I can do it. So I guess that's why I'm not giving up, because I've beaten them before. So.
And with the backing and the practice and the money that we spoke about that's probably getting put into their game versus what you have been forced to deal with on South Africa's side here now for whoever is at fault there, that must give you massive motivation to say that with so little, I've already proven to these guys that I can beat them. Imagine if I were to receive the same, you know, level that they had received.
Definitely, it will make me even stronger, because I think they come into matches being clear-minded. I don't like to believe that they have similar struggles as me. I don't think they do, because they don't seem to be bothered. You can see someone when he's troubled and all that. They just seem like focused, because sometimes I play with pressure that I need to make it to the next round because I need the points. Because if I don't get the points, I'm not going to make it to the top 8. And if I don't make it to the top 8, I'm not going to get into the Grand Slam. So I think for them, they are there comfortably, so they're just so free-minded to, they deal with the pressure that I need to win the match because I'm playing maybe number whoever in the world, and I'm a top seed, so it's a must. So I believe they deal with that pressure within the game, not whatever's around what they need and what they don't need.
Do you think if young kids watch this and hear about the battles that you're going through, it might put them off attempting to become a wheelchair tennis player?
I mean, they had to pick what's right, what's wrong within this, because sometimes it's not people who makes you who you are. You're gonna make yourself who you want to be. So I think that's the story with me. I have all the struggles, but I chose to do it for me, and in that way, it's working way better.
That's a lovely way to end it, I think. Thank you for coming through. You know that I've been a big fan since 2013, and I hope that in years to come as well, we can continue to sit and have these conversations. I wish you the best for the US Open and hopefully many tournaments that follow. And I think what you are doing is incredible.